Hi, everybody. Welcome to Remember This with Denise Boland. And I am so excited to have on with me the inspiration behind Amazon Prime's #1 hit movie, Song Sung Blue, Claire Sardina, also known as Thunder. Claire, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I
Oh,
appreciate it.
oh, such a pleasure. So I have to tell you, this movie is probably one of the best movies I have seen in a very long time. And I seen it 5 times. And then I was told after the first time I saw it that there was a documentary. So I watched the documentary and I fell in love with you guys. And I said, I just have to meet Claire. So thank you so much for responding to me and for being here.
No problem. My
So
pleasure.
I'm sure you get this. Thank you. I'm sure you get this question all the time, but what is it like to see your life story in a movie on the big screen? Like, what did that feel like for you?
Well, it's surreal. It's exciting. It's exhilarating. It's fantastic. The things that have happened to me, the response of people telling me that I'm an inspiration and everything. So the overall response of the movie has gotten quite the reaction to me, which, an offset of the movie, I guess. And I'm very pleased with that. And it keeps me motivated and busy and active and my mindset on a positive light. So, what I love the best about the movie itself is the fact that it was a feel good understanding movie. In other words, I think each and every person that left the theater after they saw it thought, well, I can relate to this on some level of their life and what they have gone through, especially aspiring musicians, tip jar musicians, as Hugh Jackman put it. Very much of my friends that I associate with now in the musician industry are, you know, they understand too.
So, Claire, when did you know that you wanted to be a singer? Like, how far back did it go? When you were a little girl, were you singing? You didn't
From
come
what
from a
I
singing family.
understand,
Well, I was always proud of her. I mean, I was proud. I thought she's the only one in the family that has any musical talent, really. I mean, none of the rest of us do. I can't carry a tune.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely.
from what I understand, I was singing at the age of approximately 3 years old. Oh, Tony just bought me something.
Let's
This
see.
is cute. I got this in New York.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right. I feel at home now.
yeah,
There
you
you
feel at
go.
home.
Thank you, Tony.
Okay.
Forget about it.
Thank you, Tony. Tony is my Claire giver. She likes to clarify. Here, I'd like
I
to
love that.
clarify that.
I love that.
And my musical partner, too, we are now a duo called Thunder After Lightning. It's something that we formed in the last year. And now that this movie has gone the direction that it has, we have been getting quite a bit of response for gigs in the future. So, yes, I'm still singing. I've been singing since I was 3. In grade school, I was in grade school choir. In high school, I lettered in choir for 4 years. I was in swing choir. I was in the musicals. I was in the actual choir itself. And I had a wonderful voice teacher who is very supportive now. She's still alive today, and she's just tickled by the fact that I have come to the realm that I have. She was proud of me when I was Thunder of Lightning and Thunder, and now she's proud of me now for all that has transpired.
Of course, of course. My goodness. What a life you have led. Ups and downs, trials, tribulations, success. I mean, you've gone through it all. Can you take us back to when you first met Mike?
Sure. 1987. I was still married. He was married at the time. And I went with my ex to see him at a show because he had asked me for a mixed tape of my voice. And so he had gotten it. And then he said, I want you to come to one of my shows and see me perform and possibly get you up as a female singer for my band, Positive Traction. At the time, that's what they were called. So in 1987, me and my ex went to see um, Lightning play. And what I did was I sat down, I listened intently, and I'm like, wow, is he talented? Wow, listen to his voice. Wow, he's kind of cute, you know. So at 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 the break, I went up and introduced myself to him, and he paused and he looked at me, and his exact words to me were, "You're more beautiful than I ever imagined."
Oh,
First words that came out of his mouth. And I'm cute,
so
Tony.
romantic. There he is.
There
There
he
he
is.
is.
And that's when he looked, when he was in Positive Traction. This was a promotional picture that was found on eBay. Somebody was actually looking for bids. And guess who bid on the picture to get it? Tony. That's right. Tony, my
Oh,
caregiver, and got the
hi,
picture
Tony.
for me. So
That is wonderful.
And
That is so great.
if I may, I wanted to say
Sure.
nobody can fill in Lightning's shoes. Only Lightning can be Lightning. I'm just version 2 in a
yeah.
way.
Yes, I still, love and admire Lightning. He is there. I feel his love and support from up above. And his dream and his wish would be to, um, for everything that is going on today, it would be a dream for him. And I
Oh,
believe
yes.
he's directing traffic from above. And I believe that I feel his love and support.
Yeah.
And
I
I
see. I
feel it
believe
from
that.
the I feel it from the fans of Lightning and Thunder too.
Yeah.
They have reached out to me in this last year and said, oh, I saw Lightning and Thunder here. I saw Lightning and Thunder there. I have good memories of this and that, and it's very special.
And that's so great because we never know how we're making an impact on people until we get that feedback. It's so great to hear that we're touching lives and
Yes,
through music. I mean that is music touches the soul. And no matter what we're going through, it lifts us up. And Neil Diamond of all, I mean, my gosh, Neil Diamond was born and raised in Brooklyn like me. Love Neil Diamond, his music. But what I love is that from watching the movie and from the songs that you guys played together, you opened the doors to so many more of his songs that I'd never heard before, like Suleiman. Oh
really.
my God, I've been listening to that in the car, like a
Yeah,
week now. It's
yeah,
great.
yeah. They are wonderful Neil Diamond songs that have been brought back to the forefront, not only with the documentary that was released actually in 2008 and re-released on YouTube for people to see for a short time. So that response I've been getting, but the Neil Diamond songs featured in not only the documentary, but of course, the major motion picture song, Sung Blue, has
Yes.
some of the greatest Neil Diamond tunes. And, the audience kind of, you think they almost wanted to clap along, but they reacted to the music. And if you were in the theater and you saw it, the response was applause from the audience at the end of the movie. How often do you see that? How
Yes.
often does that happen at a movie?
Yeah. It's amazing. Like I said, I went back. I saw it 5 times. I don't even know any other movie that I saw 5 times like that in a row. I
Fun.
just couldn't get enough of it. I couldn't get enough of the characters. I mean, Kate Hudson, phenomenal. I love that she did your accent so well. I know you don't think you have an accent, but she she did a Milwaukee accent perfectly. I mean, and Hugh Jackman, I mean, they were phenomenal. Even the ones that played your children, Rachel and
Yes,
Dana, those actors were
yes,
phenomenal,
yes,
and the music,
yes.
my goodness, the music, it just pulls you in. It really does.
Hudson Hensley and um
Ella.
Ella Anderson played my kids, and they did a phenomenal job. The whole cast,
The whole
Michael
cast.
Imperioli,
Oh yes.
Richard Stevens, Jim Belushi, um, King Princess. Yes.
Yes, and an amazing writer director, Craig Brewer. My God,
The
hats off to
director.
him. Hats off to Greg Coes for the wonderful documentary. Now, what I'd like to know is, because I never got to meet him, what was it like to meet Neil Diamond?
Well, it was phenomenal. I was nervous. I was quivering, and but he was so natural, so nonchalant, and it was literally just 20 minutes before he took the stage at the Bradley, known as the Bradley Center time in Milwaukee. Um, and I got to embrace him. I got autographs and we spoke, and he was like, Claire, let's do this again. When I come back to Milwaukee, let's get together again. And when I went to the New York premiere, his lovely wife, Katie McNeil, said, let's FaceTime Neil Diamond. Let's FaceTime him.
Oh,
And she did. So I got to speak to him again. And as
wonderful.
usual, he was kind, courteous, loving, and we talked about the day that we met and everything.
So wonderful. Oh my gosh. So, Mike didn't get to meet him. You did, but I believe Mike was with you in spirit.
Oh, definitely. That's a given for
Yeah.
sure. Mike
Yeah.
was there.
And I love the story about how Neil Diamond would always go to that custard place after the
Yeah,
concerts, and they named
yeah.
a custard song some blueberry. I think
Song
that's
Song Blueberry. Well, Hugh Jackman visited um Cops Custard and passed out, in honor of the whole custard theme.
He was behind the counter serving up a free scoop of Cop's special flavor of the day, Song Sung Blueberry, in honor of Jackman's new movie, Song Sung Blue, all about Milwaukee's singing duo Thunder and Lightning. Their daughter getting a huge hug from Hugh.
As a Milwaukeean, I'm just like shook that there's like an ice cream in our honor and a frozen custard.
Fans making the most of their seconds-long meet and greet.
Leah was actually the name of the custard stand that Neil Diamond would visit after his local concert.
Yeah, not lakefront customers.
Not Lakefront, they changed the name.
oh, they changed.
As
Okay.
as as they did some changes because the movie was based
Right.
on a true story. But after watching the documentary, you saw the true story, but you saw in the movie that they got the idea, the general idea. And of course, Kate Hudson and Hugh Jackman, especially my personal favorite, of course, is Kate's performance of me because she emulated it so well.
What do you think?
You don't want to be a Neil Diamond impersonator. You want to be a Neil Diamond interpreter.
I was looking for the right way to say it, and you just came right out and said it. Tell your mama, girl, we can't stay long. We should call ourselves Lightning and Thunder. We got things we gotta catch up on.
So you be lightning and I be thunder.
Yeah.
That is not very professional of me, but I've been wanting to do it for like a whole.
You know, to see that back and sit in a theater, especially the first time I saw the movie. Well, I've seen it 5 times, and I don't know about you, but I have wept
Oh, yes.
every single time I've seen it
Oh,
in the
yes.
more intense scenes and the accident scenes, things like that.
Yeah.
I could relate. And again, that whole relation idea of the audience, that's what captured people, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
And the feel good music of the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to tell you, after the first time, every time I saw it since, I had to turn my head for those two events that took place of you and
Right.
Mike in the bathroom. I couldn't watch that
Yes.
again. It was very difficult. How did you get through that time? How did you get through that? And just seeing how Mike supported you and loved you through it was amazing.
Well, you know, I describe it this way. I was gardening in my front yard. A car came up on my property and ran me over.
In Milwaukee tonight, a freak accident.
It happened all too quickly for Claire Sardina.
Witnesses say Sardina was in her front yard.
Police say Claire Sardina was gardening yesterday when a car hit her in her yard
And crashed into her.
A car hit her as she gardened in front of her house.
Sardina and her husband formed the popular music duo Lightning and Thunder. Sardina was taken to Frederick Hospital by Flight for Life, but
In a flash, she went from planting flowers
and took my left leg below the knee. I believe I had turned because it was my left leg and I was facing front. So I must have turned before the car. These are things I don't remember because I was in shock. So seeing what transpired in the movie and thinking if that's what it was like for everyone and for me, being that I was in shock, I could only hear things. I didn't feel pain. I couldn't see people. I couldn't see blood, things like that, to be frank about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, thank God you had, love and support. Mike loved you through it, supported you through it.
I love this woman with all my heart and soul. I'll stand by her. I'll be her arms, legs, ears, nose, mouth. I'll do everything for her. She is it, man.
And always dreamed, always kept the dream going, even when things weren't looking so good after your accident, kept the dream going,
Definitely.
and look where
I
it's brought you.
performed right outside of the hospital, and it had to heal. My leg had to heal, and I couldn't wear a prosthesis for a good 4 months after the accident. So I would be in a sitting position with my leg bandaged up, and I went ahead as a trooper and performed with my husband.
We don't look like we used to, but I'll tell you what, we got the soul, the same soul we all share.
See, people, all they care about is you performing. They don't care about your problems. Yeah, they feel bad that she lost her leg, but they don't care about that. All they wanted to do was hear them sing. And when you get up on stage and you start whining about your problems, people kind of say, well, this is, they don't really want to hear it.
We want you to go out there amongst your friends and tell them lightning and thunder aren't dead. We just lost a half of a leg,
So
yeah,
it was, again, a little bit more, to be perfectly honest, difficult because I could feel the pain and the discomfort and the unusualness of the whole situation, the difference between having the 2 legs and being able to stand and dance. But the neat thing now is after having an intense surgery in 2013, which changed my life. Actually, I was in a wheelchair for 9 months and I ballooned up to 235 pounds, in which I ventured out to lose. After those 9 months, I recovered. I got a new leg and a new lease on life. And now I can dance and perform like no other.
That's wonderful. That is wonderful. And you look phenomenal. You look amazing. And I love that you're still performing. And when we spoke on the phone, I told you that, my mom, she had passed away in 2013. Her favorite singer was Patsy Cline. And she
Really?
absolutely loved Crazy. She used to like to sing Crazy. Yeah. So I don't know if you could sing a few lines of
So
Crazy. I would.
well, I can, if that was her favorite. Are
I
you
would
ready
love it.
for it?
I am
Okay.
ready. Let me put you in full screen here.
Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy for feeling so blue. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you.
Oh, oh, my mother's smiling down at you right now. You sound
Oh,
my gosh, you do Patsy Cline such justice. You really do. Like you get to her. It's like the soul of Patsy Cline comes out of you when you're singing. Yeah,
yes, thank you.
oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Um, Let me ask you about Neil Diamond real quick about his songs. Do you have a favorite song that you like to perform?
One of my favorite songs, well, I like to perform with Tony now. He's dabbled in Forever in Blue Jeans
Ah,
and, of course, Sweet Caroline. And that's a given. And also lately coming to America.
Yeah, they said it couldn't be done, baby.
I couldn't have asked for a better turnout. It was beyond my dreams as far as the amount of people that are here today, because Lightning and Thunder have not been very active and people have not seen us, and so you get afraid that, that the whole thing is going to go away on you.
that's so great.
And we're working on more. And of course, I do the Patsy. Then I also feature Blondie, Eva, disco covers, songs from the 50s on through today.
That's
including
wonderful.
Miley Cyrus and Lady Gaga.
Miley Cyrus, Lady Gaga.
Oh, I
Don't
love it.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, I've been following you on social media, so I do catch some of those videos you put out there. And
Oh,
just amazing. Just amazing.
well,
There
I
was one
will
where you were
tell you
dressed as a
something.
flapper.
I will tell you something. Oh, yes.
You
I
look
will tell
fabulous.
you something. Your podcast and presentation and interview is the first one that I got the opportunity to sing on. So thank you for that.
I feel honored. I feel honored. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I don't want to keep you. I know we got a short time. I could talk to you all day, but maybe we could schedule another time and catch up again. But I want to say that you are sweet. You are wonderful. You are inspirational. I'm also a widow and I've gone through a lot of trials and tribulations. And, so I think that's why, your character resonated with me. And I was like, I just have to talk to her. And you really are inspiring so many people. So I want you to just if you can do a final note for the audience, what would you like to say to them?
What I'd like to say to them is my normal line. Well, first of all, be positive. Try to be positive and look at the positives before you look at the negatives. And if you are unfortunate, disabled like me, don't think of it as an unfortunate situation. Think of it as a situation that you can solve and have. My saying to the people really is, don't give up. Don't ever give up.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful message. And that was Lightning's message too, because he never gave up.
Yeah, that's true.
He
And he
never
thought
gave up.
things were huge, except I can't say it as good. Tony?
I love that.
Huge.
I said, I get crazy thoughts in my head, and I'm like, he always said huge. I'm huge. And now you got Jackman, playing him. So I don't know. That just ran across my mind.
Yeah.
And nobody, you couldn't have gotten anybody better to play him.
You're picturing the movie as we speak when we say those things. You can relate back.
Yes. It's a great movie. I encourage everybody to go and see it, and make sure you see the movie first and then the documentary. And you will see it. Craig Brewer did an amazing job. Very, very closely based on your life story, your true love story. Yeah.
Craig Brewer, wonderful man, wonderful to work with, wonderful and fun to watch him actively work with the actresses and actors and the production crew and everybody during the production time of the movie Songs.
Yeah, I heard, and I didn't realize they were filming right next door to me in New Jersey. And I saw one interview where Jackman was saying that when they were filming the scene where they were singing Sweet Caroline, even the crew was chiming in.
Definitely.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
It's one of those songs. It's a feel good song. I'll send you the link. I actually had someone come on and sing it on my TV show back in 2016, and we did a little karaoke with the words on the screen, and we closed the show with Sweet Caroline. Yeah, it's such a big favorite.
It's a universal song. It's every band that learns it plays it. Every duo, every music situation. There's even a techno version out of Sweet Caroline with the beat going along with the song Sweet Caroline. Yes.
That's great. So I'm going to ask if we could close this show with just a line or two. I want to say that I was able to sing Sweet Caroline with Thunder. So if you would indulge me, can we do it?
Oh, okay. Well, Tony,
just the chorus.
Can you start the song? Oh, just the chorus? Okay.
Well, whatever you can do, whatever you'd like to do. I'll do the whole song with you.
We'll go 2, 3, 4. Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. Good times.
So good. I love it. I love you dearly. Thank you so much for coming on. And God bless you in everything you do. God bless Thunder After Lightning. And if you ever come to New York, you have a place to stay. So please let me know.
Thank you so much.
I would love to meet you in person.
Well, it's been a fun and great experience. I appreciate the vocal performance tonight. We're going to karaoke with a musician that is working with us at Wisconsin State Fair. And we've been booked there at our Wisconsin State Fair. We're thrilled about that and many other things. So good, positive things happening in the future. All thanks to Song Blue, the major motion.
Yes. And thanks to Mike for asking you out.
Yeah.
Mike started this whole thing, and I'm glad the two of you ended up together in a beautiful love story that you share with the world. It's just thank you for that. Thank you for sharing your story with us.
Absolutely. Thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Now, to thank you for being on my show, I am sending you. I don't know if you could see it. This isn't it, but you know the Funko Pop dolls.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Yes,
So you
we
can
love
go
those.
to their site and you can create your own. So I created Lightning and Thunder for you guys, and I'm going to send it to you. I
Oh,
created
that's
Lightning and
so
Thunder pop
cute.
dolls for you. So that's going to be my gift to you.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Are you still in touch with Eddie Vedder?
I wish I were in touch with him because what I would love to do to Eddie Vedder is give him a big hug and say thank you so much for the guitar that you gave me when my husband passed. And that was years after the concert. The concert was 1995, and he had passed away in '06, and he remembered Lightning and Thunder, and he sent us the Gibson Everly Brothers guitar.
You know what? We have another hometown special guest for you. I believe he's fairly famous, and he's here with his wife. And they're going to do a little number for you. And I just hope you enjoy the fuck out of it. And let's bring him out, bring a warm hand for Lightning and Thunder.
This is the biggest festival in the United States we have here in Milwaukee. And for them to pick Thunder and Lightning, it's funny, to think about them doing that together, but, it was a big break.
Next thing we know, we're being introduced and we're led out there with a flashlight. Nobody can see us. They don't know what's going on. And I said, hello, Milwaukee. And then I thought, hello, Milwaukee. Like, yeah.
Hello, Milwaukee! We're going to need you to clap your hands like this. Everybody! Are you ready? Say yeah! Clap your hands now!
And we got to actually be in it. He said, you know who I am? I said, no. He said, you ever heard of Pearl Jam? I said, yeah, I've heard of them. And he says, but you don't know who I am? I said, no. He says, that's good. And I said, okay. I said, well, who are you? He said, I'm Eddie Vedder. And I shook his hand. And he said, we should do Song Sung Blue. I said, I gotta be honest with you. This crowd ain't about Song Sung Blue. I think they're more about Forever in Blue Jeans. He said, what's that? And he's sitting there on a stool with his legs crossed, and he's reading the words. And I'm like, Eddie, go for it.
The original grunge song.
my wedding to lightning, Pearl Jam concert with 30,000 people there. Never ever in my life did I think I'd have an opportunity like that, and the birth of my children. Those three things stand out to be the most exciting moments of my entire life.
I want to touch you. And that is something I will never part.
Yeah.
Never.
I cried when Kate in the movie read the letter. The letter was so touching. That came with the guitar.
Yes.
Yeah. So touching. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, one day, maybe one day you'll get to hug him.
That was me that wrote, just to correct you.
Oh, you're right. The documentary.
I read the letter because I had my leg off and everything. I was sitting in the chair, getting ready for the funeral, and all of a sudden, knock on the door, and this guitar arrives too.
Yes, that's right.
This is really weird. Maybe someone sent it to you, maybe Dad got it, maybe something. Sender. EDVED. Who's that? Didn't know, Mom. Yep, someone sent it to you. That's what I thought.
It's a Gibson. Oh my gosh.
Dad always wanted one. That is a beautiful guitar.
Time is long and life is short. It is with a heavy heart that I write this after hearing about Mike Sardina this morning. I had been thinking of him recently. I still have his silk scarf, an autographed photograph. I am sending something I wanted Lightning to have for years. I remember him saying that he had always wanted a real Gibson Everly Brothers guitar. I played it alongside Pete Townsend and Neil Young. I would use it and think of myself as I was playing Lightning's guitar. Before he moves on, I would like this last opportunity to present it to him, so I'll have it on the road. I lift my eyes to the sky and make a toast to lightning and thunder and love. Thanks for the music and the memories. Your musical comrade with love, Eddie Vedder.
That's amazing.
Unbelievable. 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 Oh, Angie, unbelievable.
I know.
This guitar is from Eddie Vedder.
It's a beautiful guitar.
So I encourage people to watch the documentary too, this true story of Lightning and Thunder, Song Blue, entitled of the same title, but it is the documentary, the true story.
Yes, and you guys can find that on YouTube. If anybody wants to reach out to you, Claire, how do they do that?
Thunder After Lightning 2025 at gmail.com. Thunder After Lightning 2025 at gmail.com.
Thank you, Claire. It was such a pleasure having you. Thank you so much. And hopefully we could do this again another time. I would love that.
Sounds great. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
You have a wonderful day. Stay warm, okay?
I will try. Think of me when you're in your hot tub.
Okay.
I can use that hot tub to melt some of the snow out of my driveway.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tony.
All right.
Okay. God bless you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Like a man with a tiger outside his cage. Not only couldn't realize, but he couldn't relate. Now he can, family man, turn my way.
Claire. Thank you, Claire, so much for trusting us with your story. You're an amazing, beautiful woman, and you are going to inspire many, many, many people. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. It's a whirlwind, and I love every minute of it.
Yeah!